was. Did you like that?
I loved it. Jamal Binkley, Black Tree TV. Thank you guys for the time. So I love season 3. It's been a great adventure. My first question is to Aidan. You know, as the character 5, I'm curious. Do you have a lucky number? And if so, like, what is it?
I have a lucky year, just 2007. It originated from like John Mayer's "Where the Light Is" concert coming out then. But yeah, that's it. I don't have a lucky number. Just like, do you have a lucky number?
17.
There you go.
There you go.
What's yours?
What was you gonna say?
I was just asking your lucky number, but we can move on.
I think 8. I think 8 is my lucky number.
Love
Solid
it.
number.
1 + 7, 8. We can be friends.
Even choice.
Ritu, I'm curious because I know that you have a band, and I think it's named Ken, right?
Yeah.
And you got a Bachelor of Science in Astrophysics. So I wonder, like, you know, having all these different interests and stuff, like, how does acting fulfill like all the other stuff that you want to do? Like, do you feel like you want to still do stuff in astrophysics, or do you look for scripts and stories that deal with that? And how do you interact with your music and acting? Does any of it blend through?
Cool question. I feel like it does come hand in hand. I think it's really healthy for me to have interests in things other than just acting, because it gives me perspective, and there's a lot that's out of your control with this crazy job. So it keeps me happy. I really enjoy it. It's like something really simple about just going into a rehearsal room and picking up a pair of drumsticks and just drumming, you know? And so I think I'm always into like different things and finding interest in other stuff. But it does all, yeah, I think it all lends itself.
Yeah. Aidan, it's been, I guess, 4 years since you started filming this character, and you're supposed to be ageless. And of course, you're growing as a young man and everything.
Yes.
I wonder, like, as a character, like, are there certain things that you can't do in the off season, like as far as like, you know, everybody always wants to experiment with their looks and everything else, because you still have to keep kind of like this ageless boy look in while in character.
Yeah, I take growth stunting stuff, but no. Yeah, I have a side theory that sort of a product of his weird de-aging, that he's sort of like on a reverse exponential curve where he's aging really quickly and then it'll eventually level off. Because if we shoot the show long enough, I'll eventually like reach the look of like my 20s and then slowly, you know, go into I don't know. I don't know if I'm still growing. It's not up to me. Don't put me off guard like this.
You'll
man.
never stop growing.
Uncomfortable. Wouldn't that be weird?
You're just gonna
kept getting taller and taller until like
interrupt us.
In the key art is like, oh,
we'll just carry on otherwise.
Well, last question: if you guys could live in another timeline, some optimal timeline, like what would be some of the things that you would want to just experience or see how it would be if it was different? Like if you could if you could create your own multiverse that you fell into, like what would it look like?
Wait, is it what period of time would you go live in, or you can create a universe?
mean,
period of time, like stuff could be different, you know, like you know, it could be, I don't know. The creators do a way better job than me, but even if it's just a timeline, what period would you?
Where'd you go with?
I don't know about timeline, but love the multiverse idea. Like obviously, like a world where there was equality and no war. But on a more of a fun side, how about the world that's just like everything's made of chocolate and candy?
What about both? Yeah, why like to the multiverse? Have both.
I think that would be it. Thank you guys for your time. I can't wait till the rest of the cast get to see season 3, and can't wait to talk to you guys again. 20 years later, Aidan, when you're the ageless reverse agent Benjamin Button guy. Peace out. Take care.